What's up, everybody? This is Chris Duggadale again. Man, I woke up very, very excited this morning, in an awesome mood, because I woke up and it's cold here in Texas. Well, at least here in town. I woke up, it was really, really chilly outside. I took the kids to school, had to put a sweater on to go, and that makes me very excited because this is what I call my lab season. You know, the fall, the winter, and the spring is what I call the lab season, and I came up with that terminology because that's when I do all my stuff, you know, and that's really the test of wheels for everything. You know, like you'll go to the gym now, or before, you know, when it was if you're when you start going into where the colder season is, you'll go into the gym and you'll see a whole bunch of people in there. I'm talking a shitload of people in there, and they're all pretty much on cardio machines, and they're running their ass off, and they're running their ass off, and they're running their ass off. But when it starts to get a little colder, that shit stops. That gym will be bare with no people, and the reason is because people feel guilty during summer. You know, they feel like they have to lose those 20 or those 10, 20 pounds during summer. And the thing that always makes me kind of just throws me off about it, because I used to be the same way. I don't make fun of people because about it, but it just throws me off about it because I remember before I changed my thinking, you know, I would do the same thing. I'd be like, oh man, summer's coming up, I gotta take my shirt off, people are gonna see me, I got some love handle area is bad, the bitch tit area is bad, I need to tighten this shit up. And it wasn't 10 or 20 pounds that I needed to lose, it was a good 100, you know what I mean? And that's just the way the thinking was. So I was the same way. I joined a gym when I felt it start getting hot, and I knew, you know, that the keggers and the beach parties and the lake parties and the boat parties and the river parties, all that stuff was going to happen. I joined the gym and I start running my ass off, man. You know, and I start running it, and I would lose 5 to 10 or 15 pounds, 5, 10, 15 pounds, depending on how hard I hit it that year. I would lose it, but it'd be right at the end. You know, right at the end of, right as soon as it got cold again, I was like, okay, I put some muscle on, I put some, I lost some weight, I put some muscle on, look at me, and everybody be in sweaters. You know, I'd missed the boat. So that's why I'm really excited right now, because this guys, when it starts getting colder, when the holidays start coming in, this is going to be your test of wills. This is going to be where you really shine, and this is where it's going to be the hardest for you. And not necessarily the hardest for you, because you're not going to be able to show what you've done off a whole bunch. You know what I mean? It's going to be your best kept secret when it comes down to it. And then for the ladies, this isn't where you're going to lose those, that mindset that I had to kill myself for summer. This is where you're going to be ready for summer when it gets cold like that. You know what I mean? When it gets cold, when it gets warm like that, when it gets warm, you're going to be ready for summer. It ain't going to be no, oh, I need to go in there and kill myself and get myself. This is where you're going to lose all the weight that you don't like. And guys, this is where you're going to put on the muscle that you want. And this is where you're going to, if you are over heavy and you're a male, you're going to lose the weight that you want. This is where you're going to need to shrink down. Okay? Because it makes no sense to doing it during the summer. Even if you are in a more tropical place and it's still warm, not a big deal. Don't say, oh, Chris doesn't, you know what I mean? I'm getting discouraged or nothing. What I'm saying is when it gets a little colder, that's when you got to put the balls to the wall and really just shrink yourself down. Because you're going to have Christmas and Thanksgiving and all that stuff, but that's fine. Who gives a shit if you get crazy on Thanksgiving, and you know what I mean? But you're gonna start doing a lot of things where the food is gonna get a lot more heavier, and you're gonna get more discouraged not to work out because you're gonna be like, it's cold outside. I don't even take my shirt off. I'll make it up, a couple months before summer. So if you really want to put a plan together, do it during this cold season. Do it during fall, winter, and you can start cutting in spring and roll right into summer. That's what I did last year, and it worked out great for me. It worked out real nice for me. I was probably in the best shape of my life this last summer. Yeah, I loved it. So, guys, this is where we're going to be. Me and you, if you stick with your dedication and you see things the way that I do, just subscribe to my YouTube channel, join me on Facebook, and I think we become real close and we can help each other out. There's a video coming out a little later on today about macronutrients to break down the percentages that nobody likes to explain to you. I'm going to break all that stuff down. So that's it, guys. Stay healthy. Bye.